Hello everybody, I'm Kendra from the Etsy shop RaLaCe, and today I'm sharing with you my tutorial on how to upcycle water bottles into awesome bangle bracelets like these. You can make them thinner, thicker, stackable. Like I said, you're going to need water bottles, you're going to need duct tape, a razor, a straight razor, or one of these craft razors will do, scissors, fabric, any sort of fabric that you want to use, and I'm using fabric glue. The first thing that you're going to want to do is you're going to want to wrap the bottle in the duct tape. So when you're putting the duct tape on, it really doesn't need to be anything fancy. I usually start just from about the first line right here because I'm not going to use any of this. So just duct tape what you're going to use as the bracelet. I wrap it around about once and cut it. And the reason that I'm wrapping the duct tape around first and not cutting it first is because it actually makes a cleaner cut when you go to cut out the bracelet. It makes it a lot easier because the bottles tend to be very flimsy. Once you have your water bottle all duct taped, you're going to cut out a ring like this with your exacto blade. How I do this is I find the rivet in the bottle to kind of use as, I guess, a pattern, a little place to follow. I'm going to cut off either the top or the bottom, wherever you're starting. And if you want it thin or thick as a bangle or a stackable bracelet, it's up to you. And again, find the rivet and cut along it. Now see how flimsy this is? It'd be even worse without the duct tape. And a lot of times when you get these cut out, they're really uneven. It's a lot smaller over here than it is over here. So this is where your scissors come in to trim. But I already have this one prepared. If your water bottle is too big, mine's perfect size for me right now. If it's too big, you're going to want to make a snip going the long way like this, and you're going to overlap and duct tape to where it fits you. So after you have your thing all sized out for your wrists and stuff, what I do is I take a strip of duct tape and I cut it in two because it makes going with the curve of the bottle a lot easier. It doesn't have to be perfectly smooth, just neat if you can. So I start it at an angle like this. The duct tape's going a little bit at an angle, and I bring it around to the inside. And I kind of just want to keep it at that angle going around the whole bracelet. And this is to make it sturdy. So you should have it looking something like that. And you don't need to do a lot of duct tape, just enough that all the plastic is covered. Once you have your thing all duct taped inside and out, you are going to take whatever you chose to wrap around your bracelet, t-shirt material. I'm going to use ribbon. You're going to need your glue gun or whatever kind of glue you choose to use for this. I'm using the RaLaCe. And you're going to start off by putting a little bit of glue right on the edge. You're going to put the glue part on the inside and stick it really well because this is the start of your bracelet, so you want to make sure that's stuck really well. And then you're just going to start carefully wrapping. And again, just like you did with the duct tape, you're going to wrap at an angle. You can, I'm going to overlap a lot with this because as you can see, the ribbon I use is awful wide, so I'm going to overlap a lot. I'll show you what I mean too. Okay, so that was the first time around. And see how you're going to start getting this kind of pattern? Now, once you bring it to the outside, before you go to put it back through to the inside, you're going to put a little bit more glue. Not a lot, because you don't want it to seep through the fabric. That's going to look bad. You don't want it to take too long to dry. And you're going to bring it back around carefully. And stick it to the inside for a few seconds. And also find these, maybe if yours aren't coming out so well, in my Etsy shop, etsy.com/shop/RaLaCe. Oh, and one more thing. I know we just upcycled, but don't forget to recycle. If you're not going to use this crap, then you got to recycle this. So take that, landfill, and you're all done. Enjoy your bracelet.